Hey guys, what's up? Summer11 here with my review of Naruto chapter 678, My Will. So, I like this chapter. Bleach was okay and won't be getting a review this week. You know, Bleach is a good series and everything, but it doesn't have enough text in the series, or just like in chapters in general. A lot of Bleach is like action, so there's nothing really to talk about. Hunter x Hunter came back this week, and it has a lot of text, but that makes sense since it's mostly story, because I've been watching the anime. But best of luck to Togashi. I hope he's done playing Dragon Quest, and I hope his health is better. So on to the review of Naruto. So the chapter starts off with a view of some of the villages under the Moon's Eye Plan, and I don't know why people think it's cool to say the Japanese name. They're like Infinite Tsukiyomi. I mean, they're obviously going to translate it when it comes over, so Moon's Eye Plan, people. And Sakura asks Sasuke, like, what's going on outside, and he just shuts her up. Basically, what he says is, you can't do anything, and you don't need to know what's going on outside. But, you know, Sakura is secretly into being talked to like that. She likes when Sasuke treats her like crap. And then we know Naruto's thinking, don't talk to my woman like that. And then Kakashi's kind of saying they'll never change. Sasuke, Naruto, and I want to know what's happening out there as well. And then Sasuke does it again. He tells Kakashi that him and Sakura are on the same level. And geez, Sasuke, you can't become Hokage with that attitude. I feel like people are going to make a big deal about this. They're going to make this bigger than it actually is, because, oh wow, he just said Kakashi and Sakura are on the same level. I know King of Lightning's probably going to have a field day with that. He's going to be like, yeah, Kakashi sucks, Sakura sucks, and all that. I just don't see a really big deal about it. I thought it was kind of rude, but yeah. So then Kakashi puts Sasuke in charge. He didn't even have to do that. Sasuke is already in charge, okay? Kakashi and Sakura are below Naruto and Sasuke. They have the power of the brothers, you know. And the next part in the chapter I really liked. I actually wouldn't have minded if this lasted to the end of the chapter, and I thought it was going to, because I mean there are a lot of characters in Naruto, so Kishimoto could have kept this going to the end. A lot of the major characters get their own little dream scenes, because, you know, the Moon's Eye Planet started and all these people have been captured. And, you know, the anime could have fun with this, you know, filler galore if they wanted to. Or they could make an episode out of this. They could make a lot of shorts in 1 or 2 episodes, because that would work too. I think people would get annoyed if they got a whole episode focusing on one character, especially if it's just based on something in the... If it's based on something in the manga, people might not mind, but I don't know if they like filler being added to the stuff in the story. And I'll try to run through them as quickly as possible. They kind of deal with quirks and jokes about each character, if you've paid attention to Naruto. So the first one's Hinata, and Hinata is on a date with Naruto. Neji is alive, and I think her sister's there. Kiba is Hokage. Shino finds a new bug. Choji has a girlfriend who likes fat guys. And his dad says, looks like you found yourself a weird perv for you. And at first I was thinking he's talking to the girl, because, you know, he might be talking about his son like that. And then I realized he was talking about the girl, and I was like, whoa. You don't normally hear girls being called that word. She kind of looks like Ryu's girlfriend from Ping Pong, the animation, if you've watched that anime. The anime's pretty cool, actually. The animation might be off-putting to some people, but it's a cool series. It got me interested in ping pong. It's kind of a fun sport. Shikamaru's was a good one. I like this one. His parents are arguing, and, you know, he's talking about marriage, how marriage isn't worth it and everything. And then Asuma and Kurenai are together there with their baby, and Tamari is there with him. Kishimoto's just having fun with the pairings, I swear. He's just like... screen changed. He's just like, okay, the people want Tamari and Shikamaru, the people want Naruto and Hinata. My review disappeared. Gotta stop it right here, because apparently Firefox isn't working, so hold on. I was saying that Kishimoto was having fun with the pairings. I'm pretty sure he knows that he kind of kind of set up Shikamaru and Tamari, but he hasn't really done anything with them because a lot of the fans think that Shikamaru and Tamari are going to get together. Or maybe it's like that awkward situation where Shikamaru is talking about his parents, yet he's hanging out with Tamari. I don't know, but the next one is Ino, and Ino has Sai and Sasuke fighting over her, and then her dad's just standing there proud for some reason. I feel like most dads would be standing there with a shotgun, but okay. And then Lee's dream is of him beating up Naruto and Neji, and not Sasuke, that's weird. Sakura is in love with him. And then Tenten has Lee and Guy acting. I thought it was sophisticated, but I think it's like the cool, pretty boy type of character in a manga or anime because they had the little star. It's not even a star. The star has 5 sides, so that little thing next to their face, like every time someone smiles or something, there's like a little glint. Yeah, that's the term, a glint right there. And then Neji's alive again. I wonder who got the most scenes. Was it Neji or Naruto? I think they're tied. I'm not gonna check that. And then Mei is married to some guy. I don't know who the guy is. If he's a character in the series, I've forgotten who he is. And for some reason, the other 4 Kages are there. And it's weird because the only development she really has was the 5 Kage summit, and then a little bit with the people from her village. So they didn't really have, I guess Kishimoto didn't really have that many characters to put there. So he just put the 4 of the Kages there. And I think it's kind of weird because it seems like she doesn't really have that many friends, or she just really hasn't interacted with many people in the series. I think it would have been funny if he would have paired her up with Sasuke or something. But does Sasuke have legal age, or does that even matter at this point? Tsunade is with Dan, I believe, and I think Dan is Hokage. I don't know that much about Dan. Like, Dan is such an old character that I don't really remember that much about him. Like, the most recent thing was like he had that ghost technique and everyone was calling him Danny Phantom. Or maybe that's just King Lightning, I'm not sure. Or it could have been Sawyer. And then Orochimaru's there. Jiraiya's giving dirty stuff to Tsunade's kid brother. And I always thought Tsunade would end up with Jiraiya. Like, I feel like that's a couple that works. Tsunade and Jiraiya. He's a big pervert. She secretly likes him. That's the way I see it. But, Dan was her first love and everything. And Jiraiya's dead, so can't really do anything with that. But, like, the whole scene when she was drunk and when Jiraiya left. And she was like, don't go and all that. And he left anyway. And then he died, so that was sad. And then Gaara's with his family, and for some reason we've never seen Tamari and Kankuro as kids. Like, when you think about Naruto, all the flashbacks of Gaara have been just him and his family, but not his siblings for some reason. And in his flashback, Naruto came over to play, so I think, Naruto might have the most scenes in the dream world. I didn't expect the Moon's Eye plan to just stop like this. Like, it literally goes away. I thought Naruto and the others would wake up somehow and, escape the dream world. But since the jutsu happened this way, it's kind of different. The light of the moon goes away, so Sasuke stops his Susanoo. And then we learned that the Rinnegan can be used to save everyone, just get them out of the jutsu somehow. So Sasuke, he's still very useful. I think Sasuke, what if he was the one to end the war? And then that would take up his credibility for, like, leaving the village, for attacking people. I don't know. I feel like that would take his credibility up, so it would make it easier for him to try to become Hokage. And then Black Zetsu is about to fight them. And then Madara comes in there, and he just steals the show. He's like, I'm the savior of this world. I'll handle this. But then suddenly, probably the most shocking part of the chapter, Black Zetsu stabs Madara in his chest. And I'm guessing near the heart, or right at his heart. And if you look closely at Madara, you can see that the headband thing was part of his skin, like the one that he took off. I feel like people were acting like it was just a headband. No, that was part of his skin. He broke that off. And you're thinking Madara will live, right? Well, I feel like people have forgotten. I'm just saying this to say it. I feel like people have forgotten that Madara is actually alive. He's no longer an Edo Tensei, so it's very possible for him to die now. You see Madara with all these powers, like powers of the Sage, but he still can die because he's human. He's alive right now. And it turns out that it's not Black Zetsu, but it's Kaguya. And I didn't think much of this character. Sure, she was important in the past, but I didn't think she'd come into play here. Like, even in the last chapter, when you had the image of Kaguya in it, I didn't think she would be, in this chapter. I didn't feel like she would come into play. And Black Zetsu has her will. I'm not sure exactly what that means. Like, is that he's doing what she wants him to do, or is she like back and actually alive? I don't know. Has she taken over Black Zetsu? And so Naruto didn't get the power, but Obito did, because Obito actually had all of the tailed beast inside of him, or at least part of them inside of him. And what Naruto has had inside of him, I feel like they're all like small little portions of the tailed beast, and somehow he's actually able to use all their powers. And at the end of the chapter, Madara looks like he's being taken over by Black Zetsu. This is supposed to be a short review. Like, seriously, my computer keeps slowing down. I have to keep stopping the footage. Well, not the footage, the audio. And I wanted this to be under 10 minutes, but whatever. I'm almost done, so. Yeah, at the end of the chapter, Madara looks like he's being taken over by Black Zetsu. And the only... Well, wow, I am all over the place. I forgot, like, how the story is supposed to end, because Kishimoto, he actually did state that he had, like, a set order for the ending of the series. Like, it was like the Ten Tails, Madara, and then Sasuke, or something like that, or Madara, Ten Tails, Sasuke. And I know at least that Sasuke is the last one. But I think Kaguya is going to take over Madara and try to get her chakra back. That's really the only theory I have at this point, and she'll probably have to fight Naruto and everyone else. What do you guys think about this chapter? Tell me if you liked it, disliked it, whatever. Facebook, Twitter, all that in the description, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.